I want to get into Chat GPT, and I'm going to also talk about mental health and obsessive compulsive disorder, how it applies to Chat GPT, and then we can get into conversation about obsessive compulsive disorder in general. So I was recently diagnosed with obsessive compulsive disorder. We can get more into that in a little bit in the specifics there. But just the basic background of what obsessive compulsive disorder is, it's an anxiety-based mental health disorder where you have obsessive anxious thought loops and you have to do some type of ritual in order to calm down the obsessive thought loop. But then you just end, it's kind of like an addiction. Like we're talking about addictions. You engage in a ritual that calms down the obsession, but then that actually further feeds the cycle. And then you can get caught in loops that last hours and hours a day. So, now some people do that normally, like they'll obsessively check the mail or check an email or something like that. That's relatively normal in our days. But the difference between someone with obsessive compulsive disorder is the amount of time it takes over their life. For me, those types of issues ended up taking hours of my day. Where it's a problem with, and to give a classic example, that the word OCD gets thrown around a lot. It's like somebody who's very clean. No, it's not somebody who's very clean, but like a specific example could be someone who has a germ phobia. They're afraid that if they don't wash their hands, that they might spread a disease and kill their mother. That could be like a phobia or a fear they have. They think about it for hours and hours. They go to continuously wash their hands, and every time they go to wash their hands, they don't feel like it's enough, and then they have to go back. And some people have specific like numbers. Some people will be like, okay, if I wash my hand 5 times, I know that's the right time. Some people don't have any numbers. They just keep going back and washing, so, but that's just some background of what that is. Okay. I have this disorder. It doesn't apply to hand washing, but we could get more into later, like how it affects me personally. For somebody with obsessive compulsive disorder, Chat GPT is a nightmare because Chat GPT, while it does have some really great benefits, I don't want to completely shut it down. It has helped me in many ways. For example, it filed my taxes, which I can't afford a tax accountant. So that was great for me. And it did it really quickly and could have made mistakes though, but all I know is it did it.
You're saying for this year, this 2025 tax return?
I haven't done the next one yet. I did last year's one.
Oh, you did so that all went well.
I had ChatGPT do it. I couldn't afford an accountant.
But you didn't get audited.
I didn't get audited.
Did you get a refund?
Well, no, I never get a refund because I have my own business. Fair. I always owe money. So it's.
But yes, you're okay.
That's a whole nother conversation.
But it didn't get you in prison, so it wasn't.
Didn't get me in prison. It worked for me. So that was a really. I'll probably do it again this year, and instead of having Chat GPT on my phone, I will go on my laptop to do my taxes. Where it's a problem is Chat GPT is also a chat bot. You can go to it for advice. So for someone with OCD, if we use the hand washing example, someone with OCD might go to their chat bot and be like, hey, I washed my hands 5 times. Do you think that's enough? It'll answer. And the app is designed to keep you coming back. So it's not going to morally be like, hey, this person has obsessive compulsive disorder. I can't answer the questions anymore. It's designed to, just like the other apps, keep you on the apps. So that person be like, they might come back and be like, what's the percentage risk that I could give somebody a cold if I didn't wash my hands today? And then it'll answer that. But wait a second. And someone with OCD is going to keep coming up with more questions. And I've had this issue with ChatGPT where I would ask it questions all day long. And on one of the snow days, I realized I was talking to ChatGPT for like 4 hours.
This past week?
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
I was sitting with a chat bot talking to it for 4 hours, asking it a million questions about thoughts that I was ruminating on.
Which one? GPT itself or
Chat GPT?
Okay, because there's a bunch
Grok.
And Grok.
Sometimes I'll go to Grok and ask for a comparison.
I was gonna say ChatGPT will kick you out after a little bit.
No. It does if you don't pay for it.
Do you pay for it?
No, I don't pay for it.
Okay, yeah, I didn't think you would.
It didn't kick me out. But I was switching. There is
a limit, but you switch back and forth.
I switch back and forth because I'll be like maybe Grok has a better answer, and then I'll go to Google Gemini. I'll keep switching back and forth, and I'll even say, hey, Google Gemini said this. Do you agree? And like I'll keep going. But for somebody who has obsessive ruminations and needs constant reassurance about the doubts in their head, this thing is a disaster.
100%. I mean, ChatGPT has the same goal as all the others. I'd say. So I was talking before about those different platforms and how they all start off great. Yeah. Look, I hate ChatGPT, but we are still in the quote unquote great part of ChatGPT, the part where they're trying to build a consumer base that they're trying to achieve monopoly right now. all of them are competing for it right now. One of them will win it. But whether it's Grok, DeepSeek, Gemini, Claude, ChatGPT, insert 20 others, I'm sure, at this point.
Hey guys, it's me, your host, Andrea Pranzatelli. If you enjoyed this clip today, please don't forget to hit subscribe. It is my dream to become a full-time podcaster, and your support helps more than you could possibly know. So again, hit that subscribe button to help me keep the momentum going on this channel. Also, for every single clip, there is a link in the description to the full episode if you would like to hear the full episode. And I also have a link to my Instagram below if you'd like to follow me on Instagram as well. So that's it. Have a good day, guys. Bye.